Welcome back to some more fly fishing. I'm kind of on the opposite side of the loch to where I have been the last few days, because not as only is the wind in the east, but it's now got a bit of north in it as well. So I've decided to come around here. What can you say? Trout fishing in a northeasterly. I think it's northeasterly. It's certainly that sort of way, you know. And it's cold, I can tell you. However, we'll have a wee cast along here, and I have a blue Zulu and I think it's a Donegal blue on the point, just to start with, you know. Have to start out with something, and then we'll see how we go from there. And it's just rained on me as well. Not a whole lot of rain, but you know, a wee shower. It didn't go too well, did it? A wee fish. There we go. Oh well, look. Keep moving along the bank. There's obviously been someone here celebrating traditional Irish angling culture. What can you say, you know? Well, that's the way it is. I sort of feel like the wind has eased a wee bit just with the sun coming out. But I also feel like it could be about to rain again. It's like anything you do up here. It shouldn't surprise you to have any sort of weather that's physically possible, and several that you didn't think were, you know. Right, come round here onto the wee peninsula a bit. Have a few casts off here and see how it goes. We've got a bit of sun at the minute, and it's not unpleasant in the sun actually. Wind's cold, but you know, sun gives a wee bit of heat. So I think we'll kind of start about here. Just work our way around, you know. I'll have a wee try here, though. With it being into the sun, I need the hat and the sunglasses again. There's a few wee fish moving, you know. While the sun's out, I think I'll get a wee cup of tea on the go here. So we walk along to the next waypoint and another few casts here, and well, it's not going very well. There are fish rising way out, like bang in the middle, but there's not much here. And although it's a wee bit rocky here, you kind of imagine the rocks going out, but they don't. They just stop there, and it's just flat peat out there. So there's actually only a few feet of water out there. When the reservoir's low, you can nearly walk all the way across here. It's not what it seems, I guess. What we do is go up the far end, you see, and go round the end and come back down the other side. More for the walk than anything else, because the fishing doesn't seem overly productive. Another wee bridge. Doesn't look like anybody's been over this too recently. Oh dear. Peat's very deep on the other side of it, so it kind of requires a bit of fiddling about, otherwise you sink. And then there's a wee pond in the corner. Kind of swampy. So around another wee step further for another wee cast. Not spending too long anywhere and just keeping on the move, really. There's still a wee bit of rain falling me around, and there has been another big rumble of thunder away in the distance, mind you, but nonetheless it's fairly exposed out here, so it's not a good place to be when there's rumbles of thunder. Well, I would say it was fairly likely you heard that rumble. It was a long time after the flash, gotta say. But nonetheless, I think it's time to get reeled in and to make preparation in case we have to move. Just for a wee minute until this settles, because there's always a chance it could bubble up above us, you know, because the weather out here moves quite rapidly. So we'll lock this in and settle ourselves down so we're not waving a carbon fibre stick in the air just for a little while. So as you can probably see in here, there's a bit of thunder and lightning around now. It looks like it's about 2 miles out from me at the minute, and I think it's going away from me. But I just want to move on a wee bit into the cover of the wee burn here, just where I'll make my dinner. Because I'm just slightly worried in case there might be another big sort of cloud of it, because this isn't the ideal place to be standing out with a fishing rod in thunder and lightning, you know. But we'll see how we go. Oh, wee fish moved there. So I've made my way round to the spot where I had my dinner in the last couple of videos, and I'm going to plan to have my dinner here again and just keep my head down while this thunderstorm passes. So hopefully it'll move away from me, but it's so hard to tell, and with the hills here stuff does move very strangely, so I'm going to get behind a wee bit of a bank and keep my head down. So since I dug in to have some dinner, a few things have happened, as you might, well, probably aren't able to notice. The first thing is that the cloud has actually come my way, because as the thunder sort of abated, what then happened was that the wind changed direction, and it came round basically 180 degrees and started blowing the big dark clouds my way. So I'm now under them, but the good news is that for the last little while there hasn't been any thunder and lightning. So I'm basically making a walk for the car, but I think that's the fishing over for the day, as well, as you can see, it looks like it could thunder again at any point. So I'm not going to stand about waving the carbon fibre rod around. But behind me, you can see the edge of the clouds. And I was hoping that blue sky was being blown my way, indeed it was. up until a few minutes ago. But now I have the heavy rain and the dark skies and the wind round to the southwest from sort of northeasterly. So really quite a remarkable change in a matter of a few minutes. Now I've got to say the wind doesn't seem to have warmed up any. In fact, while I was sitting there I was able to see my breath. It's that cold, you know, but we'll try and make it back to the car and that'll do it. And nonetheless, it's been a very interesting day out, but I just hope we don't get thundered and lightninged again.